Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to or welcome back to the Murderous Minds True Crime channel. I'm your host, Poppy. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well and happy, and I hope you've all had a lovely day or you're having a lovely day. I've been considering starting my videos off with a little sort of like a did you know section. I'm not too sure how everybody feels about that, but I thought I'd do a bit of a trial now, and then if you don't like it, just let me know in the comments and I won't do it again. If you do like it, let me know and I will. So today's did you know or fact of the day, probably a little useless information segment. So did you know that the fingerprints of a koala bear are that close to that of a human's that they could actually contaminate crime scenes? That baffled my brain. I didn't even know that koala bears had fingerprints. It just baffled my head, that did. Like, how did that even come about? How did somebody figure that out? Did any of you know that koala bears had fingerprints, or that they were so closely associated, like closely resembled that of a human's, that they could contaminate a crime scene? I thought that was a good one to start with. So what do you think? So today we're going to be carrying on with our Gypsy Rose Blanchard series called I'm a Good Girl and Other Stories. And we're going to be picking back up with episode 2, part 2 of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Hold Your Cow's Tongue, where we spoke about the hex that Gypsy accused Dee Dee of putting on her. We spoke about the Cinderella date night, and I shared like my theories and opinions about it, and a few other things. We broke down the items that were used in the hex and the symbolism behind each item, and we went through what ChatGPT had to say about it too. And so today we're going to find out what DuckDuckGo's GPT had to say about the hex. So when I asked DuckDuckGo the same question as I'd asked ChatGPT, I gave like very little background and just pretty much the list of the ingredients and what she'd said that the hex was supposed to be for. DuckDuckGo's AI said, the ingredients you've described suggest a type of spell or ritual that may be intended for manipulation, control, or binding, often associated with folk magic or certain forms of witchcraft. Here's a breakdown of the components and their potential meanings in spellcasting. So, photos of the woman and her boyfriend, so it's referring to Gypsy and Dan. Using photographs in spell work is common as they can represent the individuals involved. The woman's photo may symbolise her intentions or desires, while her boyfriend's photo could represent the target of the spell, especially if the intention is to influence or control him. The cow's tongue. In folk magic, a cow's tongue is often used in spells for communication or to influence somebody's speech. It can symbolise the desire to speak or communicate something specific, or to silence someone. In some traditions, it may also be used to bind somebody to a particular outcome. The menstrual blood is often associated with feminine power, fertility, and the cycles of life. In some magical practices, it's used to enhance the potency of a spell, particularly those related to love, attraction, or binding, and it can symbolise deep emotional connections and the desire to exert influence over someone. The mason jar. The use of a mason jar in spell work often serves as a container for the energies and intentions being focused on the spell. Sealing the ingredients inside can symbolise trapping or binding the energies, keeping them contained until the desired outcome is achieved. The burial in the yard of the jar and the ingredients. Burying a spell can symbolise grounding the intention in the physical world, allowing it to take root and grow. It can also represent a desire to keep the spell hidden or to have it work quietly over time. Overall, the combination of these ingredients suggests a spell aimed at silencing, binding, controlling or influencing the boyfriend, possibly concerning illegal activities. The act of burying the jar may indicate a desire for the spell to work subtly or secretly. However, it's important to note that the ethical implications of such spells can be significant, and many practitioners of magic emphasise the importance of intention and the potential consequences of one's actions. So that's what DuckDuckGo had to say. If you didn't get to see part one, and so you didn't hear what the Gemini had to say, if you want to just hop over to the first episode, it'll run through all of that for you, and then this may make more sense to you then. But yeah, that's what DuckDuckGo had to say. I thought it was very interesting how both GPTs they emphasised more on it being used for silencing and for binding, and particularly as well when it said about how the spell could work subtly over time. So it could be that it's still continuing now, and that's why certain things have been happening. And but what do you think? It was quite interesting, wasn't it? I'd say it's almost certain that Gypsy was the caster of the hex, and that its actual intention was to keep somebody silent and probably bound to her. And in my opinion, I'd say that person was Dan. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section, and I look forward to your feedback and opinions. Thank you all for watching. One more thing. I'm also working on a video about my thoughts about David Blanchard and where I think he fits into all of this, and my suspicions about him. And as soon as that's done, I'll get it out, and I'm working on a few other videos on other cases too. But let me know what you think about this. I thought it was quite interesting. Thank you all for watching. Please be kind to yourselves and each other. I love you all. Until next time. Bye.